Hey dear, I can't put the sheets on this bed. The mattress is too tight.
No worries, dear. I can fix that. I built this bed frame many years ago for a mattress that was slightly smaller than this one. So several years later, after I built the bed frame, I replaced that mattress with this one, which is a queen size 203 centimeters long by 153 centimeters wide. Unfortunately, what that meant is that the length of the mattress is exactly the length of the bed frame. So it makes it difficult to get your hand in there to change the bed sheets. To give you a close-up, this is the feet end of the bed. So you can see there's very little space to get your hands in there. My wife's not happy, so I have to fix this so she's happy. So I fixed the side rail to the vertical post with a steel L bracket. So the L bracket carries the weight transferred from the side rails. Here on the side I've got a lock nut which can be held in position with a flat nose screwdriver. It is screwed into by a long Allen key. At the headboard side, I have used the same manner of fixing the side rail to the vertical post. So my plan is to extend this side rail by about 45 millimeters or 2 inches. I'm going to cut a piece of timber that wide and that long, and then I'm gonna screw that into the vertical post, and then the side rail can mount to the extension. This approach seems to me to be the simplest way to do this. I have removed the mattress, and so we're now looking at the steel L bracket attached to the side rail. So the plan is I will keep this L bracket screwed to the side rail. I'll remove the steel plate which has the 2 pins and is screwed into the vertical post. I'll then add a 2-inch thick timber block and then re-screw the steel plate which has the 2 pins to that timber block and reattach the side rail to that. So it is a very simple fix. Before I start working on the side rail, I will remove all these horizontal slats. What I want to do next is remove the lower board from the 2 side rails. So what I've done is I've raised the side rails with these timber supports on both rails. This raises the vertical post by about 1 inch off the ground. Now to remove the Allen key which is screwed into the lock nut on the side. One out. Now to do the next side. Now to remove the Allen key bolt on this side. Done. With the 2 Allen key bolts removed from the vertical post, I should be able to pull this sideboard out. Here we are. It's out. With the board at the end removed, you can now see what the steel L bracket looks like. Essentially the 2 pins slide in from the bottom and then the weight pushes them up to the top and they held captive. So I intend to keep this and not move this at all. This is what the steel plates with the 2 pins looks like. My plan is to remove this plate, put 2-inch thick timber block here, reattach this steel plate to the timber block into the vertical post. I'm gonna remove the 5 stubby furniture screws. Stubby furniture screws. Plate. I've used a chisel to split several pieces of the dowel into splinters. They should fit inside these holes now. I think that's good. Doesn't need to be pretty because it's going to be behind another timber anyway. I'm gonna cut the 2 blocks out of this one piece. I just want to square off the end first. sand the edges down a bit. I'm gonna try using this 70mm long furniture screws. So those are my 4 drill holes for these 4 70mm long furniture screws. This is the drill bit I'm gonna use. I've marked out with a bit of white masking tape the length to which I'm gonna drill. Previous drill bit was a 5mm, I'm trying 5.5mm. Because the head of the furniture screw is bigger, I just need to change out to a slightly bigger diameter drill to drill about 10mm. And the last bit is a chamfering drill bit for this top of the head. Alright, I think we can try see if we can screw it in without damaging, breaking the timber. Good, didn't split. Alright, the block on this side is done. I'm now going to install the block on the other side. Let's unscrew that plate. Again, I have to fill up the holes with the dowel splinters. But this time I think I will add some glue. Right, that's enough. Chisel the tops off. Yep, I think that'll do the job. Get the block to the right position and clamp it. Now I drill. Again, the slightly larger diameter drill bit for the shank of the screw. Lastly, the chamfer bit. Now we screw them in. And if it's too dark after it dries, well, it's a feature. I've taken the board back in the bedroom. I've clamped the steel plate to timber block. Now I'm gonna drill the holes to fit the grub furniture screws in. A point of note, I thought this was a Phillips head screw, but it's not, it's a posi drive screw. I'd rather tighten this by hand so that I don't overdrive the thread and kill it. 4 of the 5 screws are in, so I can remove this and drill the 5th hole. Now to fix the plate on the other side. Oh, by the way, these are also posi drives. You can see I hope you can see the cross that cut between the long arms of the normal Phillips head. Done. Must have peel these off. Right, I can do a test fit. That's good. So on one side it fits like that. And the other side fits like that. I realized that I don't have an Allen key screw long enough to go to there. So temporarily I just made a little aluminium piece, drill 4 holes that I'll just screw into the base to stop the 2 pieces opening up. I'll install this side first, then bend the bracket a little bit. Alright, let me drill the first 2 holes. Okay, it's not going to go anywhere. Now for the impact driver. Drill the other end. Done. Time to put the slats back. Right, I've got the slats back up. I finished extending the bed frame by 2 inches. It is not a beautiful cosmetic job, it's just functional so that it makes fitting the bed sheets easier. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you do, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more and to help the channel grow. Thank you so much.